Good morning, students. My name is Pathan Ahmed Khan. First of all, congratulations to you. You got a seat in ISL Engineering College, and all the best for your future. Here, in this bridge course, this is the name called bridge course, okay, and this is for especially for the first year because this is a bridge course there the student can develop their skill and that will be helpful for them for the academy as well as in the industries. So this is a very good initiative from the management and the principal to start the new course is like I am going to teach you the full stack developer. Before going to this, I will introduce myself. My name is Pathan Ahmed Khan, assistant professor in ISL Engineering College, um, and I uh, worked as an IT trainer in King South University for 3 years, and I am pursuing PhD now. So here is very good environment you will get in ISL Engineering College. Okay, so this is about the college as well as me, and now we will discuss about the subject. We cannot say this is subject like this is extra curriculum activity like a bridge course for you for learning purpose. Okay, so what is this full stack developer? This is very trending technology in nowadays. Why we selected this topic? Based on the market, what market needs. Okay, based on that we selected the course, and this is one of the course is full stack developer. In this you are going to learn like how to communicate with the internet with the help of your website. Okay, if you are going to this course, so you must know like how to do some creativity, how to attract the people with the help of website, and how your business should be expand, or how to deliver your information to your customer or your in company information or your college information. This all will come under in full stack developer. But in the first year we are not going to teach you all full course full stack developer. This is like a basic in the first sem, and some more extend we will extend to the second year as a backend. Okay, we will see all the things, and I am going to teach this, and one of the resource person. Okay, we design the course and we get the resource person from the industry. Okay, one of the person he will be uh, touch with you with the help of group. If you have any kind of doubt or any kind of problem, or if you want to any kind of question you want to ask the industry person also, that also you will get in the group. So this is a very big idea to develop the student mentality and to be explore in a high level. Okay, that should not be stick to a university syllabus or college. This should be a extra curriculum activities, and this will like a bridge course. Okay, and here you can fill the gap between your career and education. Okay, so let's start the full stack developer. Before going to this, first you must know what happen if you complete this course, what you can able to do. This is very important question. So whenever you are going to any subject or any course, so you must know what will be the benefit of that course. So here some of the important points. Okay, so here the you will get the knowledge of basic HTML5 or HTML and CSS or CSS3. So you will get the small idea, basic structure of HTML5 and CSS. So this is a basic important thing if you want to be a developer. Okay, if you want to be a developer, then you must know the HTML, CSS. You must know. This is a basic structure. Like if I take the real-time example, so the basic thing to develop the website is HTML and CSS. Okay, but when you are speaking, like take the real-time example, when you are speaking, so your tongue should be is very important role. Okay, like without tongue you cannot speak any kind of language. So in the same way, HTML and CSS is like a tongue. With the help of that you can develop any kind of website, and this basic structure will use in any language to develop the web pages or websites. Okay, so this is very important. So in the first year you are going to learn about the HTML and CSS. Okay, so this is a basic thing. Next, what after understanding, after learning the HTML and CSS, what can you able to do is you can develop a single page web application. What is single page web application? Like web application is different and website is different. So in the single page web application is nothing but, like if you can see in a different website, you can see at the last contact us form. Okay, in the contact us form, okay, when you fill the detail, so that is called a web application. Means any kind of application which you are using with the help of internet, okay, then that is a web application. Okay, single page web application. And you can say web application is a part of website. Okay, we can say like that. So web app, or without website also web application you can run. So this is a very good thing for developing the web application with the help of HTML5 and CSS. Now the third one is student can able to understand the concept of front end and back end. This will be the new term for you. What is a front end? What is a back end? What is a front end and back end is nothing but, front end means whatever is visible on the website. Okay, whatever you can visible, whatever you can see on the website, that is called front end. Okay, and the back end is whatever you are could not able to see on the website, but that will be working at the behind the website, that is called backend. So what kind of things will come under in front end? In the front end we will get the HTML. Okay, in the front end we will get the HTML. In the HTML you can see the pages, you can see the structure. Okay, that is front end. Like what is a back end? Back end is like nothing but, whenever if you take the example of Facebook login page, if you take the Facebook login page as an example, so there when you are typing your username and password, where you are writing the username and password, that is called front end. Okay, and the back end is nothing but when you type your username and password, when you click login, at that time it will get the data from the back and it will appear on your screen. So whatever at the back end, how the data is fetching, when you are logging the data, your information is displaying on the website on the screen. Okay, when I am login with my ID, so my data is appearing on my screen or desktop. So the backend technology is a very much important in the for developing the website, and front end is like how the structure, how the design is there, and how it will be appear to the student or customer or uh, anyone who want to see the website. That is called front end. Okay, and the back end is how the data is fetching from the back end, and how you are managing, how the services are going on, and all the things will come under in back end technology. You will going to understand this thing. And here the fourth one is you can develop a complete website after finishing this course. You can develop the design or develop the complete static website. What is this static? There will be a two things are there: static website and dynamic website. In the first sem you are going to learn this static website. Okay, and dynamic website we can create in the next sem. So this course outcome is not a limited. Whatever I am showing you, this is a limited, but you can get more information. Actually, why we are conducting this bridge course is to explore your mind. Okay, and we cannot, we can guide you every time, and the resource person will give you all kind of information, but the thing is you have to be a like you have to be a interest in this course. You have to learn, you have to learn wherever you start, and how, if you have any kind of question, how to start, I stuck in the middle, what to do for that kind of things. If you face, then me and the resource person, the both will be ready for you to support. Okay, so don't think only after finishing this I can able to do this only. If you learn more which is not in the syllabus whatever I design, if you want to learn extra, then you will get, you can do many things. And these bridge course are purely like based on the interest. If you have interest and creativity, so you can go with this subject. Okay, so this is like course outcome after finishing your course. Now we will see the syllabus. So here, before going to the syllabus, we will see what is full stack. Like this is a new word, what is full stack. So this is like it is a combination of, okay, actually this is like uh, it it is divided into three parts. Okay, first one is a front end. Okay, as I told you, what is a front end? Front end which cover the part of website or web application that user interact with. Okay, whatever the user will see on the website, that is called front end. Fine. And the back end which include the part of an application that no one sees, like who is who can see the front end. Okay, the user cannot see the back end, only developer can see the front end as well as the back end. Okay, so here, as I told you, like a database, how the data is fetching, which what kind of query, means what kind of query you need to ask the database. Okay, that also we are going to learn in this course. And here, backend details, like as I told you, what is a backend detail? I gave you the example of Facebook login. So user validation, if you give the wrong password, it will not go further. If you give the correct password, then only it will go further. So like a user validation, how the user validation you have to give when you develop the website. And server configuration, like most of the people can develop the website, but the most important thing is how can you do that is live. Okay, on the internet. The configuration is very important. Then only your website can be visible for all users. And logical process, okay, there is a very important logical process, logical thinking should also be there. So here the logical process, how this kind of things is happening, okay. And the last one is like database related process, how the database, how the data is getting, how it is storing the data, how it is changing, like whenever you change the password, how it is updating, okay. That will all come under this course. But this is a bridge course. If you can learn more, okay, we will provide you the source from where you can learn and enhance your skills. Finally, their full stack, which cover both the front and back end of an application or website. So normally previously they prefer the web developer, but now in the market they are looking for the full stack developer. Why they are looking for full stack developer means they want a person should develop front end as well as the back end, okay. They want front end as well as the back end. So this is a very important uh, thing for your career, okay. This will be like you're filling the gap between your syllabus. You are going to learn the HTML, CSS, okay, in the coming classes. CSE and IT student can learn that in the coming semesters, like in the fourth sem, in the third sem, or fifth sem, sixth sem, okay. But some of the gap between that courses is we are going to cover here, okay. So this is about the full stack. The main important thing, why should I go with the full stack instead of web developer or something else? Because full stack developer is you can develop the website front end as well as the back end, and you will get all the detail how to configure, how to upload on the internet. Everything we will do with the practical, okay. And we will give you some of the assignments for developing the website, and based on that we will select one of the best projects, one of the best websites, okay. And we will do some events, and there you are going to take the participate, then you will get the prizes, okay. Then we will see all the things next. So here in the syllabus, in the first sem, as a module, like as I told you, HTML and CSS are the building block of any application, any web application. So this is important. HTML and CSS is very important, okay. If you understand this, then if you go further for the many languages are there, that also I will going to show you. For that also it will be easy, it will be easy, okay. So you can if you go to the real time example, like everyone will understand it. Sir is focusing on more HTML CSS. What is the CSS and HTML? It is like if you take the example of any bike, like take the example of Python, okay, or Splendor. Take the example of Splendor. If you can able to ride a Splendor with gear, okay, with gear Splendor, so can you can ride any bike like FZ, Charisma, okay. Any bike you can ride, okay, like Pulsar 180, 220, Charisma 225. So in the same way, if you can able to develop a small website with the help of HTML and CSS, then based on your capacity, based on your skill, based on your knowledge, you can develop a big or best dynamic website, okay. So this is a real-time example for HTML and CSS, as well as A strong foundation on HTML and CSS is very important to become a successful full stack web developer. Okay, if you have a strong foundation on HTML and CSS, the JavaScript is also there. JavaScript we are going to learn in second step. Okay, so there is more focus on the HTML and CSS. You must know where we need to write the code, where we need to do some modification to appear. Okay, so what is the difference between HTML and CSS is nothing but HTML is the front end. Okay, and for enhancement, like for a designing purpose, for looking attractive the website, the CSS will help the HTML to display in very effective manner. That should be a pleasant to that should be like for the user, that should be like pleasing to their eyes. Okay, like when they see the website, they have to say, wow, this is very easy and very colorful, very good color combination, very good font writing. Okay, so that kind of thing you can do with the help of HTML and CSS. In the introduction, what we are going to see in the HTML, we are going to see the HTML. Okay, what is HTML? Okay, what is a front end? It will come under in front end. This all the things related to HTML we are going to see in subject, and we will see the introduction of web application fundamental. I am telling you web application, website. Every time I think you heard about the website, website, but I think it is new for you, web application. So we are going to see the web application fundamentals and what is web application. Okay, then only you can develop the website and web application. Okay, and what is browser? Okay, we are going to see what is browser, basic thing, this all the basic things, browsers and HTML. Okay, and we will see how to edit the offline. If you have a website, how to edit offline and how to edit online, that also we are going to see. Okay, the next is tags, attribute and element. Remember, the thing is in HTML you will have the tags. Okay, and every tag has some attributes as well as element. Okay, remember this, tags, HTML has the tags, and tags has attribute as well as element. Okay, and this is doc type, doc. So here this is very important when you are writing the writing the code. What is the HTML full form is hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. Okay, this is a one type of markup language. With the help of that we can develop the website. So here in the document type you need to mention what kind of document is it. So we need to mention document type is HTML. Okay, and uh, this is all basic. So here the comments is nothing but like when you are developing the website, if you have a huge amount of code, sometime you will get confused where we need to modify, where we, if I am checking any of the thing, so in before that we can write the comment, this is heading tag, this is body tag. If you write the comment, that comment will not appear on the website or web application. That only for the develop developer understanding purpose. Next, here the heading. Okay, like you will get the headings in the HTML. We have the 6 headings, like heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5 and heading 6. Based on your requirement you can select what kind of heading do you want to prefer. Okay, next is paragraph. Like when you write the website, when you develop the website, definitely you will have the some of the paragraphs. You will have some of the paragraphs like a detail, like company information or about us, contact us. So the paragraph you should write in the paragraph tag. Okay. And formatting text, like what is the font size, like here, see, you can see here red color, here black color, and the writing is different. Okay, so you can give the font formatting of the text, like here the bold, like big, and here the capital letter, and here the small letter. So you can do this kind of things. And list is nothing but like how I am giving the list 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This kind of list you can do with the help of, like, this is called numbering. And you can give like bulleted, means that will be a like arrows. Okay. Links, here in the links, you can give the link. When I going to click here, it will go to somewhere else. Okay, some other website, like that. Images, tabs, and other tags, there are so many tags are there. There are there are so many tags are there. These are some of the basic tags are here. When we do this, we can do many other tags. If you want to use, you can get the help from me. Okay, and we will see that. So this is all about the HTML basic. If you know the basic, then that will be easy for you to develop the website in any technology. Like there are so many technologies are there, like PHP, WordPress. Okay, in all this, Joomla, all this, if you know the HTML basic, then you can develop the website in very easy. Fine. So the second module is CSS. So in the CSS, what is CSS? As I told you, CSS is a building block of any web application. The strong foundation on CSS is very important. Okay, HTML and CSS is very important. So CSS will help the HTML to, like, for displaying in the front end, should be more attractive or creative. Okay, so CSS will help the HTML or website for appearing in efficient manner. Okay, that should be a responsive means like a responsive website. Okay, what is responsive website is nothing but, like, if you open on the system computer, okay, alignment of your website should not be changed. If I open the website in mobile phone, so according to your device it should be adjust according to the device, whatever the device you are using, tab, laptop, computer screen, okay, mobile phone. Based on that, it should be adjust, that is called responsive. Okay, so here the introduction, we will come to the introduction, is CSS. What is CSS? Cascading style sheet. What is this CSS? Cascading style sheet. Second one is applying CSS to HTML. How to apply CSS to HTML? As I am telling you, CSS will help the HTML to appear good display. Okay, how to give the link and all the things, that also we are going to see. Selector properties and values, like if you are adding the CSS based on the property you need to add, or based on the value or tags. Okay, fourth one, CSS color, like what color it should be appear on the screen, color combination, and all the things you can do with the help of CSS. And CSS background, So what is this? Why we need to use CSS? CSS, if you write one time, you can use that CSS for multiple website, and you just need to change the color. Okay, background and CSS box model. Okay, this is also a one type of model how we need to use CSS box model. And the seventh one is CSS margin padding border, like how to give the padding is nothing but between the two columns we need to give some of the space. Okay, or between the rows you need to give some padding space need. Okay, that is also important. And CSS text and font property, with the help of CSS you can change the color of the website font color. Okay, and you can change the font is nothing but whatever it is written here, that is called font in HTML terminology. Okay, we will say this is writing, but when you come to the computer terminologies, that font is nothing but like whatever you are writing, in which writing, every writing has some name, like Times New Roman, Arial, so that is come under in font property is nothing but font color, whatever you are writing, the color, and font name, font size, what is your size. Okay, this all will come under in font property. And we will see the CSS journal topics, what is the CSS, and how to use the CSS in HTML, that will all cover in this CSS. Okay, so this is very very important. In your first sem you are going to learn the HTML and CSS. If you learn these two things, then you can develop a front end developer. You will be a front end developer. Okay, full stack developer. For this is a front end. Okay, can you see HTML, HTML5 and CSS3 or CSS, like front end. In the first semester we are going to do for the front end. Front end means like JavaScript, jQuery. Can you see this other programming, other language? This is scripting language, and this is also a JavaScripting query. So this is about the front end. Okay, and if you want to be a full stack developer, you must know the backend. What is the backend? Okay, what is the backend? Here in the backend there are so many softwares are there: Ruby on Rails, PHP, Angular 2, Node.js, .NET. Any one of these you can select and you can use as a backend. Okay, so this is the front end we are going to see in the first time. Just I will introduce you related to full stack developer complete. So this is a backend. Okay, and this is database where the data should be stored. Okay, MySQL, SQL, MongoDB, CouchDB, MS SQL. These all are the database like standard query language. Okay, Mongo database, Couch database, Microsoft structure query language. Okay, this is about the database. Here the important part in the full stack developer, if you are a web developer or if you want to be a developer, then you will go with the front end. Sometime you will use some of the database, but the advantage of the full stack developer is version control. Means version control is nothing but like if you are working, like 10 people are working in one project, so based on the version they can select and they can update the website. And if they get any kind of error, if they get any kind of error, they can go back the previous version and they will sort out that error. So version is very important. If we don't previous here, if we don't have version, what kind of problem we will face means, when we update the website, okay, if we find some errors, we cannot rectify it, it will take so much time. If we have a version control, then you, if you get an error on the website, then you can easily identify and you can upload the previous version, then your website will work smoothly. Meanwhile, you can correct the error. Okay, next is like, what is the versions, like git, grant, okay, xdebug, and subversion. Okay, if we have the version, then it will be a good. Now, project management tools. Okay, this is like when you are, as I told you here, this is like on one project or one website working, 10 people are working. So for that, the project management tool is also very important, because if you are not, like, take the example of teamwork, if we are not, if one person is working on something and the same other 9 person are doing the work on the same thing, then what is the use of all of them? So based on this version, based on the teamwork, the project management tools should also be a very important role, okay, for the full stack developer. So once again I will repeat, front end. Front end is nothing but whatever you will appear on the screen, on whatever user will see on the screen, that is website. Backend, what is backend? Backend, at the backend, the Angular JS, Node.js, .NET, okay, this will help the website to work smoothly in the front. Okay, this will help the website to work smoothly in the front. What is database? Database means, like, if you log in, any as I told you about the login example of Facebook, in the same way the database will get the data, and database get the data and you will store, and we will display on the front end. Okay, and version control, the advantage of version control is for the developer, if after editing the code, after updating the code on the website, if they find any kind of errors based on the version, they will upload the previous version, and they will meanwhile they will check the errors in the current version. Okay, next, if we have the more number of people are working on the same project, at that time we will do project management tools, okay, with the help of this. So then only you will become a complete full stack developer. And here the last image. So as I gave you the example of bike, like Splendor, Passion, Pulsar, so here, like, the full stack is nothing but there are so many things in the front end. Okay, in the front end you will get so many are there, like HTML5, CSS, Bootstrap, PhoneGap, AngularJS, Ajax, jQuery, JSON, this all will come under in front. Like when you see the burger, you will see the top one. Okay, so this is about the front end. Okay, and in the down the back, like in the middle, you will get the, like, Spanish, and you will get the cheese and sauce. Okay, so that is like backend, REST, SOAP, API, WebSocket, okay, DB2, MySQL. What is this DB2 MySQL? NoSQL. This is database. Okay, this is database. And here PHP, Python, C Sharp, Perl, Node.js, MongoDB, Ruby, Java, .NET, this all will come under in backend. Okay, you cannot see when you see the burger from the top, just you will see this top one, you cannot see the ingredients. Okay, now here AWS, Linux, Azure window, like whatever the database are there, that you can store on the cloud. Okay, on the cloud. So AWS, Linux, Azure window, Google Android, iOS, IBM I. Okay, this all will use. So from here just we are seeing HTML5 and HTML6. Okay, if anyone asks you like two-wheeler bike, okay, so what will you suggest? These many are there. In the same way for the front end, what the front, for developing the front end, you can use any one of this uh, softwares or languages. You can use any one of this. Okay, so this is about all full stack developer. I hope you understand the basic concept why we want this kind of bridge course starting. Okay, because this we you are going to learn, but whatever the gap we are finding in your career after finishing your engineering also, many students are facing difficulty to crack the job, facing the interviews. Okay, because of that we are giving the information related to your career, and it will very helpful for you for the future. Okay, and thank you very much. I hope you all understand, and all the best for your career. Thank you very much.